Andrew MacGregor Marshall is a journalist. He's also the author of the book A Kingdom in Crisis, Thailand's Struggle for Democracy in the 21st Century. You can see Andrew there in the picture. He joins us from Edinburgh. Thanks for your time, Andrew. How surprised are you with 94% of the votes counted about what's happening?
Well, there were two huge surprises in this election. The first, as you mentioned, was that the military government and the dictator, President Ocha, actually won a large portion of the votes. Now, as you mentioned in the report, there's a lot of questions about, how fair the elections were. Most observers say they weren't fair or free, but still the performance of the military was much better than expected. And so it's now clear that Prayut Chan-o-cha, who's the current Prime Minister of Thailand, will remain Prime Minister. But the other big surprise was that the main or new opposition party, the Future Forward Party, which is very progressive and is against military involvement in politics, has also done really well. So we're seeing a realignment of the political forces in Thailand, where the junta and the former Prime Minister will still be in charge, but it's clear that many voters also want to see change.
Do you think possibly there's anything sinister to the delay, even of the unofficial results? They were supposed to come out on Monday, and then it was, well, it'll be much later on Monday. The official results won't be out until next month. Anything sinister possibly in that?
It's slightly sinister. It's been clear for several weeks that the Thai Election Commission is probably incompetent, and the junta didn't really care about democracy or elections, which is why they didn't really make the effort to ensure these elections were properly held. But, there's many abuses, there's many inconsistencies in the results, but it's clear the junta has done better than we expected. And even if you take away all the cheating, this is still a surprise.
Andrew, what sort of space is there now for the opposition, whether that be the Future Forward Party that you mentioned, this new party making great gains, whether it be the more traditional Pheu Thai Party? What sort of space is there for them to counter the influence of the military-backed party?
Well, this is a huge question because typically in Thai politics, criticism is not allowed. And for example, I write about Thailand a lot, but I can't go to Thailand. I'll be put in jail because of my writing about Thailand. So it's going to be very interesting to see whether now that we've had elections, the military government allows open criticism. There's going to be a very strong opposition in the Thai parliament, probably for the first time ever. And one indication of whether Thailand is moving closer to democracy or further away from democracy is whether the opposition is allowed to speak and given a voice to criticize, or whether they are cracked down upon and pushed out of power.
Andrew, really appreciate your analysis here on TRT World. Thanks a lot. Andrew MacGregor Marshall speaking to us from Edinburgh.